Greetings YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about the Rayovac emergency kit. Portable phone charger, LED flashlight, alkaline batteries. So this thing came with an entire pack of batteries, the accessories here, and the flashlight, so we don't need that. One of the accessories is this nice nylon bag, allowing you to keep everything in one location, and it's also a nice bright contrast. This is something that you could easily put into your car, or into a kitchen drawer to keep it all together. So what do you get? Here is your flashlight. And we'll get all this stuff out. And these are the extra batteries. There are 6 batteries here, which is enough to replace all the batteries in these items. The charger takes 4 and the flashlight takes 2. So you get 2 full cycles of batteries in this kit, which is kind of nice. So the flashlight is pretty decent. I will throw in some footage for this one. Pretty straightforward, on and off. It's got 3 LED bulbs, nice little lenses in there. They're plastic, but they're not bad. This is rubber, which is good for a grip. This is metal. Might be slightly chilly, and depending on your hand, depending on the weather conditions. But it's also nice because it gives it this nub here, no rolling, so it stays exactly where you want it, which is a feature in my book. And you can in fact handle this, which is a nice feature. It's a slightly small base, so you gotta make sure your object is nice and flat like this table is, but you can handle it, and that's a nice feature, so you can bounce light off a ceiling. The charger is pretty straightforward. It is a box which you put batteries in like this, and it has a USB port. Now this is from 2014, and it came with chargers of a micro USB here, and this is a iPhone for, I think this is the 5S, I believe. I think it possibly might work on my iTouch. I didn't check to see if it worked on my iTouch or not. But every current phone comes with its own charging cable that has a USB port on the other end. So that's not much of an issue in my book. When you take this and you plug it into the port, bingo! Bright lights. Really, really bright lights. So does it actually charge? Well, let's find that out. We're going to take my phone, and we're going to plug this in and see what happens. Make sure I have this in the right orientation. I never get these things right. There we go. And we're charging. So this is a successful device. I'll plug it because my phone actually doesn't need much of a charge, to tell you the truth. It's doing okay. And I don't like to overcharge batteries. Overcharge things, so I'm not going to leave that plugged in. And when you're done, unplug it, it goes off. It's that simple. The nice thing about this is it's using AA batteries. Besides the fact that it came with 12, and I only paid, this was listed as $13.47 at Sports Authority. That was on sale, and when they rang it up, it only came at $10.10. So I'm like, that's almost the cost of 12 batteries. Do you know what I mean? So I got a flashlight and this charger and cabling and a bag and everything else. That's a pretty nice gig. Now, I'm going to take all these things out of this. So I'm going to remove all these batteries and keep them in here separately, because that way there's a lot less chance that they will corrode or have any other problems like that. And still, since it's all in one set, it's going to be super easy to throw these things back in there and use. Now, I think I'm actually going to throw this to my car boot. My trunk, just because I think this might be useful. It's got the built-in charger. There's this distinct possibility that you're in an environment where you need to grab and go, so you can't charge off your car, and this kit would let you do that. I'm not saying this is like a survival kit essential, but in the modern world, having the ability to charge your phone could, quite frankly, be the difference between life and death. There are circumstances where you have to make a phone call, and this is going to allow you to do that. And having a flashlight, one that's relatively durable, like this one's going to be, it's got rubberized ends, is going to be a lifesaver as well. And I like the fact that it's a nice red color, as opposed to being pure black. It's not going for the tactical look, and the high contrast will help find it when you drop it on the ground, things like that. Because invariably, whenever you don't want to drop something is when you drop something. That's just the way it is. But this is the Rayovac emergency kit. I think this is a solid product. I'm really surprised that this didn't seem to do better, because I hadn't even heard of this product before. This is the first time I've encountered a charger that would just let you use the most ubiquitous battery in the universe, AA's. You can find these anywhere. You could run this off of the batteries you scavenge out of your remote controls in an emergency. And like I said, in case of a medical problem during a power outage, this could save someone's life. So there you go, folks. A solid product, and if you can find one, buy it.